straight line. A straight line is a curve such that every point on the line segment joining any 2 points on it lies on the curve. That curve is called straight line. Suppose if I take 2 points A and B, so between A and B, this line segment, there are infinity points. So a curve passing through A and B and all the points between A and B lies on this curve. So that curve is called as a straight line. Next is slope. It is tan of the angle made by a line with positive direction of x-axis in anti-clockwise direction is called slope, or we can say gradient of the line. So this is x-axis, so this is origin, this is negative x-axis, x dash we can represent. So if you line, so this angle in anti-clockwise direction, so tan of this angle is called slope. Slope we represent as by m. Slope we can represent by m. So m is equals to tan of theta. So m can be range of tan theta is minus infinity to infinity. So where we can take theta belongs to, we can take as minimum interval, we can take 0 to pi. So in slope, range of theta is 0 to pi. If theta belongs to 0 to pi by 2, m will be greater than 0. Yeah, slope is positive. If theta belongs to pi by 2 to pi, m is negative, slope is negative. If theta equals to 0, slope is m equals to 0. We can say line is parallel to x-axis. If theta equals to pi by 2, so line is perpendicular to x-axis, or we can say parallel to y-axis. Next is slope of the line equally inclined with axis. First is we have to understand what is the meaning of equally inclined with the axis. So there is two axes, x-axis and y-axis. So if a line which is making same angle with both the axes. So in this one we can take any direction, but we have to check minimum angle. So this is positive x-axis, this is positive y-axis, this is negative x-axis, this is negative y-axis. So this angle is 45 degree. So this angle also should be 45 degree. Equally inclined, that means what, same angle it should make with x-axis and y-axis. Suppose this is also a line. So this angle is 45, then this angle also will be 45 degree. So this line, it will make positive x-axis in anti-clockwise 135 degree. So this line slope will come as m equals to tan of 135. So that is equals to -1. This line is making 45 degree with positive x-axis in anti-clockwise direction. So this line will come as m equals to tan of 45 degree. So that means what, 1. So if m equals to -1 and m equals to 1, these two lines will be equally inclined with the axis. That means they will make x-axis and y-axis same angle. Next is slope of the line passing through two points. Suppose coordinate of 2 points is given. One point is x1 comma y1, another point is suppose b x2 comma y2. So if you want to find out slope of the line passing through these 2 points, so we can find out. So this point is a, so we can say this is x1 comma y1, and this point is b, we can say x2 comma y2. So if a line passing through these 2 points, then suppose this angle is theta, so we can form a triangle. We will draw two lines passing through point A and parallel to x-axis, and one line passing through B and parallel to y-axis. So if this angle is theta, this angle also should be theta, corresponding angle. Now we can find out coordinate of this point. In this one, this line is parallel to x-axis, so y1 coordinate, so this height is y1, so this is y coordinate will be same and parallel to this line is parallel to y-axis. So in this one, this length, if I say this length is x2, so this coordinate will be x2. So this is length is, we can say y2 minus y1, and this length is, we can say x2 minus x1. So in this triangle, if I say tan of theta is nothing but perpendicular. Perpendicular is what, y2 minus y1, and this is base. Base is what, x2 minus x1. So tan of theta is nothing but what, y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So this line is making theta angle with positive x-axis in anti-clockwise direction. So here we can say m is nothing but tan of theta. So this tan theta we can write as m. So slope of this line is m equals to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So if 2 points are given, we can find slope with this formula. Next is angle between two lines. So this is x-axis, origin, y-axis. This is line L1, this line is L2. So this line is making theta one angle, this line is making theta 2 angle, and angle between two lines is suppose theta. So using triangle property, we can say theta 1 equals to theta plus theta 2. So where theta equals to theta 1 plus theta 1 minus theta 2. So if I take tan of both sides, so tan theta equals to tan of theta 1 minus theta 2. So tan theta equals to tan theta 1 minus theta 2. So that is formula, if you can use tan theta 1 minus tan theta 2 upon 1 plus tan theta 1 into tan theta 2. So tan theta 1 we can say slope of first line, and theta 2, tan theta 2 we can slope of other line. So m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 m2. So this is angle between two lines. So there is two angle between two lines. One is acute or obtuse. So for acute, tan theta equals to, we can take modulus of m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 m2. For finding obtuse angle, we can do what? Pi minus theta. So that is obtuse angle. Next one problem we will take. In this one, determine the x so that the line passing through 3, 4 and x, 5 makes an 135 angle with the positive direction of x-axis. That means it is given that this line passing through 2 points, one is 3, 4, other is x, 5. So this line is making 135 degree with positive direction of x-axis in anti-clockwise. So we can say tan of 135, that is slope, is nothing but what? In 2-point form slope we can find out 5 minus 4 divided by x minus 3. So tan 135 I think minus 1. So 5 minus 4 is 1 minus x plus 3. So if you take x equals to 3 minus 1, x equals to 2. So x value is 2. Next question is, if a is given point minus 2, 1, b is given 2, 3 and c is given minus 2, minus 4 are 3 points, then find the angle between BA and BC. So for finding angle between BA and BC, we will find out m of BA. So that means A and B, BA we have to find out. So we have to find out y2 minus y1. So first we can take 3 minus 1 divided by 2 minus of minus 2. That will come as 3 minus 1 is 2. This will come 4. So that is 1 by 2. Suppose, see, we have to take both coordinates should be same only. If you are using y2 here, so here we have to use x2, not x1. Otherwise it will become wrong. Similarly, m of BC, because this is diagram will come like that only. So this is B. So this is BA and BC. Sorry. So this angle we have to find out. So MBC. So this is what? Minus 4, minus 3, then minus 2, minus 2. So minus 7 divided by minus 4. That will come 7 by 4. So angle we have to find out. So that means tan of theta. Suppose angle between this is theta. Tan theta equals to modulus we can take, because both will be there, acute or obtuse. So we have to find out acute angle. So we have to take modulus. 7 by 4 m2 minus m1 divided by 1 plus m1 m2 into 1 by 2. So that will come, if I simplify this one, it will come 14 minus 4 divided by 8. That will come, I think, 8 plus 7 divided by 8. So this will come 10 by 15. So that is equals to 2 by 3. So tan theta equals to 2 by 3. So theta equals to, we can write as tan inverse 2 by 3. So that is acute angle we can say. Next is condition for parallel line. We know angle between two lines is tan theta is given by modulus of m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 m2. So if two lines are parallel, that means theta will be 0. So theta will be 0, so tan of theta will be 0. So that means m1 minus m2 must be 0. So if lines are parallel, then m1 equals to m2. If condition for perpendicular lines. Next is condition for perpendicular lines. So we know if I reciprocal is, so cot theta will be 1 plus m1 m2 divided by m1 minus m2. Now if theta is pi by 2, then cot pi by 2 equals to 0. That means equals to 1 plus m1 m2 divided by m1 minus m2 equals to 0. So 1 plus m1 m2 equals to 0. m1 m2 equals to minus 1. So if two lines slopes product is minus 1, then we can say angle between that two line is 90 degree. Next is intercept made by the line on axis. If you take a line that intersect x-axis and y-axis at point A and B, then OA is called x-intercept and OB is called y-intercept. Intercept can be positive and negative possible. It depends on if A lies on positive axis, then it is OA is called positive x-intercept, and similarly B lies on positive y-axis, then OB is called positive y-intercept. Next is equation of a line parallel to axis. So here we can take x-axis and y-axis. So if a line passing through one point x1 comma y1 and parallel to x-axis, that means that distance y1 is always remain constant. So we can say y will be always remain same. So y will be equals to y1. So in this line x will be variable but y will be constant. So this equation of line we can say this will follow that y will always remain constant. So y value will be always equals to y1. So this is equation of a line if a line is parallel to x-axis. Similarly, if line is parallel to y-axis and point is x1 comma y1. So in this line, if you see this distance x1, so will remain same. So x coordinate on this line will be remain same. So this equation of line we can say x equals to x1, because in this line if you take any point, y will be variable but x will be remain same. So this will follow the line where x coordinate will be same. So equation of this line is x equals to x1. Next is different form of a line. So there are many different forms. The first is we can take as slope intercept form of the line. So this will be x-axis origin, y-axis. So a line is there, so this intercept length is c. So coordinate of this one we can say x coordinate will be 0, y coordinate will be c. Then we will take one variable point on x comma y. Now we can join these 2 points. We can draw a line parallel to x-axis and from here parallel to y-axis. So coordinate of this point here, this is parallel to x-axis, so y coordinate will remain same. Similarly, this is parallel to y-axis, so x coordinate will be remain same. So this is x comma c. So this difference we can say y minus c, and this difference we can say x minus 0. Now we can say this is theta and this angle should be theta only, corresponding angle. So from here can we say tan theta equals to y minus c divided by x minus 0, because of tan theta is nothing but slope. So m equals to y minus c upon x. So y minus c equals to mx. So if I rearrange, y equals to mx plus c is called a line equation if intercept and slope is given. Next type is if point and slope form. So in this one, if point is given x1 comma y1 and slope is given, that means m equals to tan theta. So theta is angle made by the line with positive direction of x-axis in anti-clockwise direction. So this is angle is given theta. Now we can take one variable point on this line x comma y. So x comma y will move on this line. Now same, we will draw a line parallel to x-axis passing through x1 comma y1. Same thing, one more line passing through x comma y and parallel to y-axis. So this point we can say, because in this one y1 is same, so y1 and this with respect to this line parallel to y-axis, so x coordinate will be same. So this coordinate is x comma y1. So this is y minus y1 we can say, and this is x minus x1. So this angle is theta, so corresponding angle, so m equals to tan theta, and this is nothing but y minus y1 upon x minus x1. So y minus y1 equals to m x minus x1. This is line equation if one point is given and slope is given. So this is next type. Next one question is given. So in this one we have to find the equation of line cutting off an intercept minus 2 from y-axis and being equally inclined to the axis. Now we can draw x-axis and y-axis. So one line intercept is minus 2 units, so it will intersect the point 0 comma minus 2, that is intercept is negative. So y-intercept is negative, that means it will intersect the y-axis at minus 2, 0 comma minus 2, and given is what, equally inclined to the axis, that means it will make same angle with x-axis and y-axis. So because this is 90 degree, so this angle is 45 degree, this angle also 45 degree, so this angle also become 45 degree. Now slope is m equals to tan of 45, so this is equals to 1. So this line equation will come y equals to mx plus c. We can use m is 1 into x plus c is what, minus 2. So y equals to x minus 2. One more line we can draw passing through 0 comma minus 2 and one more side. So this angle is suppose 45 degree, so this side also it will be 45 degree, but this angle will be 135. So this line also equally inclined, but slope is m equals to tan of 135, so that is a, I think, minus 1. So y equals to mx is minus x plus minus of 2, then y equals to, so this way if we rearrange, so x plus y plus 2 equals to 0. So these are the two lines possible for having intercept minus 2 and equally inclined to the axis. So next problem is find the equation of the perpendicular bisector of the line segment joining the point 4, 3 and 6, minus 5. So this is also simple problem. We can take these 2 points, one is 4, 3 and other is 6, minus 5. So we want perpendicular bisector, that means it will pass through midpoint of this line segment. So this point we can take AB. So we can find out this point with the midpoint formula. So 4 plus 6 divided by 2, 3 minus 5 divided by 2. So this point will come as 5, 3 minus 5 minus 2 minus 1. We can find the slope of AB also. MAB we can find out minus 5 minus 3 divided by 6 minus 4. So this is minus 8 divided by 2. So slope is coming as minus 4. Now we know these two lines, AB line and this perpendicular bisector is having 90 degree angle. So if this line slope is m and this line slope is MAB, so we can say m into MAB equals to minus 1, because if two lines are perpendicular, so slope, product of slope is minus 1, that we already derived. So from m equals to minus 1 divided by m of AB we can do, so minus 1 divided by minus 4, so this is 1 by 4. Now we can say point is given 5, minus 1 and slope is, so point is 5, minus 1 and m is given 1 by 4. So y minus 1 equals to slope m 1 by 4 into x minus 5, So if I simplify y plus 1 into 4 into x minus 5, so if I simplify x minus 4y, and this is also 4, so this side you can take minus 9 equals to 0. So this is a line equation which is bisect the line segment AB. Line equation, if 2 points are given, so one point is given x1 comma y1, other point is given x2 comma y2. So if a line passing through A and B, then slope of AB we can find MAB by 2 point form y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. If you know the slope, then we can use the previous form if 1 point and slope is given. So line equation we can write y minus y1 equals to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. So this is slope. We can use y minus y2 equals to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 bracket x minus x2. So both equation be same. So this is line equation passing through 2 point. Then next question is, find the equation of the median AD of the triangle ABC whose vertex are A is given 2 comma 5, B is given minus 4 comma 9, and C is given minus 2 comma minus 1. So first we will make triangle ABC. So A is 2 comma 5, B is minus 4 comma 9, and C is minus 2 comma minus 1. Now median AD. So from A we will draw a median AD. So we know median divides the opposite side in two equal parts. So median divides. So D is a midpoint of BC. So D point we can find out minus 4 minus 2 divided by 2, 9 minus 1 divided by 2. So from a median will come minus 3 comma 9 minus 1 is 8, 8 by 2 4. Then line equation AD in 2 point form we can write y minus 5 equals to 5 minus 4 divided by 2 minus of minus 3 into x minus 2. So this is y minus 5, 5 minus 4 is 1, 2 minus of minus 3 is plus, so this will come 5 x minus 2. So if you simplify 5 minus 25 equals to x minus 2. So if I simplify x minus 5 minus 5 minus 25 minus 2, this is plus 23 equals to 0. So this is the median AD equation. Next form of the line, intercept form of a line. So this is x-axis and this is y-axis. So if a line intercept the x-axis at point A, unit intercepts. So this length is A, this length is B. So this point will come A comma 0, this point will come 0 comma B. So we can do a 2 point form also. So y minus 0 equals to B minus 0 divided by 0 minus A into x minus A. So if I simplify y by B equals to minus of x by A, minus minus become plus 1. So if I simplify x by A plus y by B equals to 1. So this is intercept form of the line. Same thing we can do a different way also. Side, like if you take one point here x comma y. So this length is given, intercept is A, this intercept is given B. This point we can assume A, this point is given B. So this P is variable point, we are taking x comma y. So from there we are drawing a perpendicular. So this length will be y on x-axis and we are drawing one perpendicular on y-axis. So this length is x. Now we are drawing origin and P. Now we can say area of triangle ABO is equals to area of triangle APO plus area of triangle BPO. O. So area of triangle ABO is nothing but 1 by 2 into A into B equals to area of triangle APO is nothing but base is A, height is Y. So 1 by 2 into A into height is Y plus area of triangle BPO is base is we can take as B, height is X. So 1 by 2 base is B, height is X. So we can take area. So AB equals to AY plus BX. So if we divide with AB, 1 equals to A by Y, AY by AB plus BX by AB. So we can write from here X by A plus Y by B equals to 1. So this is intercept form of the line if two intercept is given. Next is normal form of a line. Now in this one you have to find a line equation from which a perpendicular length from origin is given. That length we can take as P, and this perpendicular is making alpha angle with positive x-axis. So for finding this length we can take this OA, this is B, so this length is P. So OA we can use this triangle, right angle triangle, OA cos alpha equals to P, then OA equals to P by cos alpha. Similarly in this triangle also this angle is also 90 degree, then OB, this is alpha, so this is 90 minus alpha, so this angle also alpha. So this will come OB sin alpha equals to P, so OB equals to P by sin alpha. Now we can use last form, intercept form, X by OA, OA is P by cos alpha, so cos alpha will go upside, then plus Y by OB, OB is P by sin alpha, so sin alpha will go upside equals to 1. So if I simplify X cos alpha plus Y sin alpha equals to P. So this is X cos alpha plus Y sin alpha equals to P is the normal form of the line. Now if I change the alpha value we will get different line. So we will find out the range of alpha. Suppose if alpha is in first quadrant, so alpha is a acute angle, then we can say this will give a line. In this one x-intercept and y-intercept both will be positive. So if it is alpha is acute angle, so you will get all the lines which is having x-intercept and y-intercept is positive. If alpha is in obtuse, that means alpha is from pi by 2 to pi, in this one your y-intercept will be positive but x-intercept will be negative. If I give alpha is in third quadrant, so in this one alpha is in third quadrant, so in this one we can say x-intercept and y-intercept both will come as negative. Similarly if I take alpha in fourth quadrant, so in this one we can say x-intercept is positive, y-intercept is negative, and if alpha is one round it will complete and it will come as 2 pi, then it will give a line parallel to y-axis. So we can say if alpha equals to 0 also and alpha equals to 2 pi, it will give a line parallel to y-axis. So at 0 and 2 pi it will give same line. So range of alpha we can take as alpha belongs to close interval 0 to open interval 2 pi, because at 0 and 2 pi it will give same line, but any other alpha value it will give different lines. So this is range of alpha.